Now, listen, you guys, Rihanna and Nicki Minaj allegedly have got a collaboration coming, and at the same time, Megan Thee Stallion has debuted at number 32, and some people are calling that a flop. Sexy Red and Cardi B are out here basically unfollowing each other, and Tamar has finally addressed that entire Chrisean Rock situation. Hello, tea lovers, and welcome to the Tea Plug. I trust you guys are doing well, and I trust you are doing great. Personally, I am doing great, you guys. I am doing amazing. And without further ado, let us dive straight into today's team. So first of all, we're going to talk about this entire Megan Thee Stallion flopping or alleged flopping, okay? Now, you guys, the last time that I spoke about the song Cobra and Bongo 2, I was basically saying that, well, it was being predicted that she was going to debut in the top 30. And already people were like, oh my goodness, top 30 is not good for somebody who is a Grammy winning artist, okay? So now, you guys, it seems like it even did worse than people predicted, because it has debuted at number 32. And of course, you know, her fan base is running around saying that, oh my goodness, an independent artist. And I'm like, we can't really say you're independent if you've got Rock Nation for management. Do you understand what I'm saying? So I'm just looking at them like, are you serious right now? So that being said, you guys, personally, I like under normal circumstances, okay? 32 is not a bad number, okay? But quote what I said, under normal circumstances. But the circumstances in this situation are not normal. Do you want to know why? It's because people have been making fun of others for debuting at number 23. That's just how high you set the standard. Because what the fans do not realize is they feel like just because they are setting this standard up for Nicki Minaj, it's going to remain just for Nicki. But if you're calling Nicki Minaj, last time I saw you debuting at 23 a flop, what that means is that your favorite has got to do better for you to not be clowned. Do you understand what I'm saying? So, I mean, using the same standard that they used when they say that 23 from Nicki is a flop, I'm going to use the same standard to say that, well, 32 is a flop. Do you get what I'm saying? And considering that that was basically a comeback single, it had like a video, and last time I saw you didn't even have a video, you guys, okay? It didn't have a video. So this had a budget for a video, and you guys want to say, oh my goodness, Nicki doesn't have a budget for a video. But I'm like, what use is this if songs that have a video actually cannot debut in the top 20? Do you understand what I'm saying? So personally, I mean, I expected better, I expected more. But then again, that's what happens when you rely heavily on sympathy and payola. At some point, those things become unsustainable, and people cannot keep feeling sorry for you forever. So at some point, you just have got to... Do you understand what I'm saying? You've got to pull up your big girl pants, okay? So let me know, you guys, what you think about that entire situation. I still call it a flop, because why they called last time I saw you a flop as well. So like, we're just keeping the same energy. Now, one person who was having a ball with it was definitely Amon Wiggins, okay? I did see him on Twitter tweeting that, oh my goodness, I guess that P wasn't depressed when the numbers came out. And we keep telling you the same thing. Do not rely on payola. Do not compare Nicki Minaj to people that rely on payola, but you don't want to listen. And each time you end up with egg on your face. Now, moving on to the next thing that I'm going to be talking about, you guys. I'm going to talk about Rihanna and Nicki Minaj. So it is being alleged that Rihanna and Nicki Minaj actually, have a song that is upcoming. And seeing that Rihanna hasn't been actively releasing music, it's only logical to say that it is actually a Nicki Minaj song that has Rihanna on it. And people are like, oh my goodness, it's most likely going to be on Pink Friday too. And personally, honestly, I would expect something like that. And I wouldn't be surprised if Rihanna was there, because you remember how Nicki Minaj is so confident that the moment that she drops her album track list, it's going to be breaking the internet. So one thing that I know for sure is a Rihanna and Nicki Minaj collaboration will literally have the internet in shambles, okay? And I guess that also explains, the shadiness that Drake has been having towards Nicki Minaj, because you do know that in his recent album, he pretty made it clear that he had some issues with Rihanna and ASAP Rocky. Oh my goodness, Ali, listen to me doing it again. But oh wow, you get what I'm talking about. Rihanna's boyfriend. So you did notice that, of course, in his latest album he had some words for the two of them. And if now Nicki Minaj is working with Rihanna, maybe that's that's why he has been a little bit salty. But then again, it's being said that he is on Nicki Minaj's album. So I don't know about this entire thing. But anyway, isn't it funny if really he felt some type of way about Nicki and Riri hanging? That would be weird because he's out there hanging with Meek Mill, who even allegedly put his hands on Nicki Minaj. So I don't know, you guys. Let me know what you think about a Rihanna and Nicki Minaj collaboration. Personally, I'm here for it. And it's not a secret on this channel that Fly is my exam song, okay? Like literally when I'm going to the exam room, that is my song, Fly, literally. I feel like I can defend, I can defeat the world. I can defeat all the questions that they throw at me. So let me know, you guys, what you think about that in the comment section. Now, moving on to the next thing that I'm going to be talking about, you guys. It seems like the Transformer and Sexy Red have finally made peace with the fact that, well, they may not be friends or they may not like each other. And I'm not surprised, you guys. Sexy Red is way too real for the Transformer and the shenanigans, if I'm gonna be honest. She's not funny. She's not out here being fake. She is who she is. And I don't think her and the Transformer would click, because I don't look at Sexy Red as somebody who would kiss anybody's behind. Do you understand what I'm saying? She minds her business and her bag, and she's that hood girl that's like, you know, that one that everybody, you know, it knows that you can't mess with, but they're super nice to everybody, but they're not literally like, you know, bending their rules to match other people's narratives. Those are the vibes that I get from Red. She's confident in who she is as a person, and so that kind of energy and being around the Transformer, well, it doesn't really work well. If you're gonna be the friend, you're gonna be phony, like you know, like Bongo 2, you're gonna be phony like Glow and stuff like that. And Sexy is not with that you know, with that energy. And so you guys, allegedly before you know, Sexy Red had a collaboration with Nicki Minaj, allegedly the Transformer was following her, and you know, when she had that song with Nicki Minaj, you know, she ended up you know, unfollowing her, and then Red continued following the Transformer. But as of now, well, they're not following each other, so people have finally made the conclusion that, oh well, they have Sexy has finally unfollowed her, and why exactly that happened or what triggered that, I have no idea. And please do not make it about Nicki Minaj, I beg you, because even way after Nicki had a song with this woman, she still followed the Transformer for a very long period of time, like literally months and months. And so for her to unfollow her, probably there's something that happened behind the scenes that we don't know about, that has nothing to do with Nicki Minaj, okay? So let me know, you guys, in the comment section what you think about that. Now, the next thing that I'm going to be talking about, you guys, Tamar was out here basically addressing this entire, you know, Chrisean Rock situation, because for those of you guys who do not know, Chrisean Rock, you know, ended up assaulting some of Tamar's friends, and you know, it came on the internet, and the friends started speaking up, and Chrisean said, well, that didn't happen, don't believe the clout. But then Tamar decided to come up and basically explain what everything that happened, and according to her, she had invited Chrisean Rock just not to perform, but as a guest, okay? And of course, I guess there was some miscommunication, because she felt like she was supposed to perform, and you know, I guess they had that misunderstanding, you know, ended up with Chrisean having to put her hands on men. And what is appealing to me is basically the fact that everybody is making excuses for Chrisean. Like, everybody's like, oh, what happened? What happened for her to basically react that way? What happened for her to put her, you know, to put her hands on that man? Like, even if they had argued, you guys, that does not justify putting your hands on anyone. Okay, it doesn't justify putting your hands on anyone. And the same mouth that you're using to say, oh, well, there has to be a reason for Chrisean to assault that man, is the same mouth that you're using to say Darius Kiki Palmer's ex was wrong for putting his hands on Kiki Palmer. Make it make sense. Okay, if we're going to agree that putting your hands on someone is not the way to go unless they're up for fighting, well, let's just agree. Okay, because clearly this man did not retaliate back physically, and that shows you something, that he wasn't up for fighting with this woman. And now it's coming out that, well, he got his teeth knocked up and stuff like that, and it's not nice, you guys. And the fact that people keep making excuses for Chrisean, I don't understand, because in this regard, It's wild, you guys, because I did see some people saying, oh my goodness, Tamar was looking for clout from Chrisean. And I'm like, in which world do you live? Honestly speaking, the internet is a wild place. The internet is a wild place because really they do think that internet clout that does not translate into dollars or anything solid counts for anything. Like, what is the Chrisean clout going to do for Tamar? Do you understand what I'm saying? Your show had already sold out before Chrisean was even there. So I sometimes I don't understand. I'm a 2K. I think, I'm sorry, but I blame it on I'm a 2K because no other adult sane person would think that. I'm sorry, I'm a 2K now catching strays, but no, man. It's these people born in the 2000s that are doing things like this. But hey, you guys, let me know in the comment section what you think about that, okay? Now, thank you very much, you guys, for watching, and thank you very much for making it this far. If you haven't already, what are you waiting for? Oh my goodness, I forgot to tell you that Kalisa, the Smurf's mom, Blueface's mother, came out to defend this, saying that, oh my goodness, Tamar, that girl was unwell. Why were you even inviting her? And I'm like, the thing with industry people is they feel bad for her. And they feel like, they can assist her, they can, take her out of the house, they can hang out with her. They literally feel bad for her. And these people keep not realizing that. So let me know, you guys, what you think about that entire situation. Thank you very much for watching, and thank you very much for making it this far. We are 900 subscribers away from getting to that 10K. So if you haven't subscribed, please do the needful. Until my next one, see you.